So today I am gonna show you an interesting way to rank up your Warframes from completely rank 0 without any abilities. And I'm gonna do this with the usage of a helmet ability, and no, it's not actually thermal transfer, and I'll explain why. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this Nyx completely black so it doesn't disrupt my point of view, and then I'm gonna make the abilities red so you can see what is happening. So the first thing you want to do before doing anything is you want to go to the helmet, obviously, and the ability we're gonna infuse into this Warframe is gonna be Nullstar. So there is a bunch of ways that you can do the helmet maxing. One of them is Banshee with Sabbath Silence. That is really good. Some people choose Thermal Sunder, and I have to say Sabbath Silence is a really good way to do it. But the easiest and the most fun way for me to do it is with Nullstar. So what do we do with Nullstar? We put it as our first ability, and then we just put any modes whatsoever. We get mold augmented on one and mold efficiency on the other, because this ability scales of both strength and duration. And now we just need the augment for neutron star. So this augment is the reason why this ability is better to rank up Warframes from rank 0, brand new Warframes, than just putting Thermal Sunder. So to imagine, if we had Thermal Sunder as the first abilities here, it would be a rank 0 Thermal Sunder that basically does 0 damage. It does no damage whatsoever. And it also has 0 range, so the area coverage from a rank 0 Thermal Sunder is way smaller than the area coverage of Neutron Star, because Neutron Star is an augment, so it doesn't scale with the rank of the ability. The augment just scales off of the rank of the augment. So being rank 0 on your Warframe doesn't matter anymore, because this is here. And then what you do is you go Prime Flow, you go Archon Vitality and Unmaxed if you have one. I don't have one, so I'm not gonna put it, just so that this is possible without it. And if possible, a normal Prime Continuity. Now, this is absolutely enough right here, and I'm gonna showcase that it's absolutely enough. So right now I have no takes. I have only one take on this. I cannot retake this, so this is not gonna be like multiple chances. We have an affinity booster to showcase this. You're just gonna go public squad, Sanctuary Onslaught, and to make it a bit more easier for yourself, you wanna go to the lowest matchmaking ping limit possible. And that way you're gonna almost guarantee that you're the host in the squad. This is gonna help because you wanna start the Sanctuary Onslaught from as early as possible. So here I wasn't the host, but thankfully we're not in just yet. So the first wave is gonna go on. Your focus cool doesn't matter right now. I'm using Madurai, I believe. Yep. And we just go in and you just spam one. Try to get the Xmo skills as much as possible, run around the map, and just spam one. Keep spamming one. And depending on the wave, it's gonna take you 1 to 2 waves to get a max rank. Any Kavat buffs will help as well. So the reason you can spam and you never run out of energy is because every time your Warframe ranks up, you get maximum energy automatically. So right now you see we're like 400 energy. We keep spamming, keep spamming. Now we got max energy again from whatever we had. And you just keep doing this essentially. And you're trying to hunt for the Xmas enemies because they give the most amount of XP. And every Xmo skill is basically almost an entire level. So This is not the greatest tile set. One very bad thing about Molstar is that the stars don't go through walls, so you have to make sure you can find the enemies. You see there I ran out of energy because I wasn't finding any enemies with it, so I didn't level up. But the good thing about it is that it goes through nullifier bubbles and Eximus, Arctic Eximus units, which is really nice. Destroying nullifier bubbles is very useful. Normally, if you're playing Gauss, Thermal Thunder cannot destroy the nullifier bubble to give you the sweet kill. Just keep chasing. Because of the first wave, this is gonna take us 2 waves to rank up to maximum, most likely. But with a good wave, you can easily get to max rank in this 1 wave. And you're gonna say there is no way you get max rank, you're only rank 13, and that's not true. If we get rank 20 before bonus XP, then we're gonna be rank 30 by the end of the mission. So on the top right now we're rank 13. And the next wave. This is also a pretty good nuke strategy for Sanctuary Onslaught itself. This is a decent wave. Null star rank ups do matter because you have more stars seeking the enemies, therefore more damage. The abilities damage scales of both duration and strength, so both stars are very important. Run out of energy. Which usually never happens. Go back full. And remember, I still have mod space for this. I just did it because I am Master Rank 29 and I don't think it's fair. I thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna do this as if I was Master Rank 20 or something like that, where you invest more into getting more frames and getting your Master Rank up. Usually around that time, out of my experience. Not many enemies are spawning this way. I'm not sure why. The whole tile set is just empty. I'm like leading on kills and there is no enemies. Or they're just hiding, I don't know. They're dying. We're gonna end this wave rank 18, so you know it's kind of a disaster. We need one more wave. But if the enemy spawns were normal this wave, we would easily get rank 20. Which would be enough for rank 30 by the end of the mission, the bonus XP. So I'm gonna go one more wave to just showcase. I can imagine. Oh no, man. Do I have any prime warframes in this one? Oh, I have this. Okay. And this is kind of how I leveled up all my Warframes. I just went into normal Sanctuary Onslaught with no star and just pumped one. Now, I didn't get any good tile sets, unfortunately, but I'm still leading on kills. I'm on 284 kills, and when you kill with your Warframe, that's all that matters when it comes to getting XP. So this kind of showcases you that this is enough. So as you can see, rank 20 top right, if I press tab, boom, Nyx is max ranked. So right now, as long as I just finish the mission, I am done. I don't need to kill anymore at all. And ideally, this will almost never need you more than 2 waves. I got really unlucky with the stick. And yeah, it's a pretty decent strategy to level up frames. Obviously, going with Savage Silence and Nadaro, or even the Citrine mission, or not Citrine mission, the... what do you call it? The Dagath mission, the new Dagath mission with the Xmas units. That is also a very, very good strategy. Going these exterminates and doing stealth kills with Banshee Silence. But I find those missions a bit repetitive, and I do this instead because it's a bit more fun. And it's easy to mod as well. You don't need anything crazy. Like, as you can see, this build has overextended prime flow and prime continuity, which is just useful, not 100% needed, but it's nice to have damage with prime continuity. Any kind of duration scaling with your 1 helps a lot, and any kind of strength that scales with your 1 also helps a lot. So yeah, that is basically the build, or the idea. This is how I level up all my frames, and yeah, it's pretty good. Now, obviously, after rank 0, also the funny part is that Kavat buff arrives now. I now get Kavat buff. My Kavat hates me. You hate me. You ruin every single video. So, now that we have leveled her up, obviously, if we form a hair now, if we form our Nyx now, and we wanna get to rank 30, we don't need to do this again. Now we can actually put Thermal Sunder on our first ability, because when we do that, it will be the max rank Thermal Sunder because of the Master rank. The first ability maxes at rank 18. So if you're Master rank 18 or above, adding a 4 mount to this Warframe, you can now put Thermal Sunder and you have max rank Thermal Sunder on your first ability. But if your Warframe is just out of the Foundry, it's rank 0, you cannot do anything to it, you have no abilities on it. To rank it up quickly, if you're not willing to use it, you just put an All-Star, spam 1, and that's it. Rank 30 in like 5 minutes normally. Now it's like 7.5 minutes because I got unlucky. But yeah. This Nyx is now toast. Thank you for your contribution. And just in case you guys are wondering, I didn't have any more Nyxes to make. So I had one take on this video. That's it.